Okay, y'all. Remember when Remy was out here saying Papoose was broke, allegedly stealing her jewelry, this and that, and all that mess? Well, it's starting to look like some of that might actually be true, y'all. Word on the street is circulating fast. Now they're saying Papoose has so much debt he owes the IRS, too. And listen, if you ask me, he should be taking some of that cash he's getting from Clarissa and paying off his IRS bills instead of just living lavishly. I'm just saying, y'all, that's a tough spot for his wife. I mean, wouldn't you try to get out of that if somebody was handing you a lifeline? I'm just saying, y'all. We're about to dive into this. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you vibe with this video. And thank you to all my day ones, day twos, and day threes. Shout out to all my new subscribers rolling through. That means the world. I appreciate every single one of you. This content is for entertainment and educational purposes only, y'all, so keep that in mind. Everything here is alleged unless otherwise noted, and check my description box for fair use info. So, let's get into it, y'all. Word on the street is Papoose is allegedly using Clarissa to pay off his bills. He was supposedly in bad shape financially, but then he linked up with Clarissa. Now I kind of see why Remy was saying the easiest way for someone to fall for you is when they don't even have a home anymore. They got put out, now they're vulnerable, now they're in love. Okay, y'all, apparently he fell for Clarissa hard and fast. Because, well, you know how things went down with Remy, she put him out. Lord have mercy, y'all. The streets are talking, and word is circulating fast. Let me show you all the receipts. Let me show it to you straight. Papoose, legally known as Willie Mackey. And I know some of y'all be like, wait, his name's Willie Mackey? That can't be him. But yes, it is, y'all. Some sources say his full name is Willie Shee Mackey. And yeah, that's him. So that's the T. Basically, he dropped the Willie part and just rolls with the middle and last name, maybe to stay under the radar, I guess, y'all. Word on the street is he allegedly owes over $300,000 in unpaid IRS tax liens, dating all the way back to 2012. Now, y'all remember, he was out here claiming he was paying all the bills while Remy was locked up, this and that, and all that mess. Well, Remy clapped back saying, Lord have mercy, that ain't true. She said when she got locked up, she had her own money, deals, and everything else, so she was good. Basically, he wasn't doing anything but paying the bills with her money. That's right, y'all, that's what he was really doing. Everybody out here is thinking, oh, he was keeping everything paid, he was this and that. Nah. If you pay him with someone else's money, that doesn't mean you paid it. You just went down there, handed the bill over, but it came out of somebody else's pockets. He tried to make it look different, y'all. Papoose is starting to catch some serious shade in these streets. He used to be up on a pedestal. All the women lined up saying they wanted a man like him, this and that, and everything in between. Now Papoose is looking real bad, y'all. Not only wasn't he paying his wife's bills, she was handling her own, but he wasn't paying his own either. He didn't pay because he didn't have the funds. And then he jumps on social media and lies, lie after lie, and he cooked up stories real quick. He spun stuff fast with Remy so she wouldn't keep exposing all his secrets. He rushed to make up stories so she wouldn't keep putting him on blast about everything he was doing. Y'all, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. This is wild on so many levels. You mean to tell me this man went on social media acting like he was paying the bills? Nope. Nah, he was just running down there every day to see her and do all that extra stuff. Instead of showing up every day at the jail, he could have gotten a job and helped pay some bills without using her money. Now it's starting to look like Papoose is straight up lazy too. He doesn't even want a job, y'all. He just wants to sit around, talk a little, maybe sign a paper here or there and get paid for it. He wants to just use his mouth and make moves without actually doing the work. But he wants to call his daughter the golden child? How you gonna have a golden child if you ain't even putting in the work to take care of her? The only way he can provide is by leeching off somebody else's grind. Y'all, this is crazy on so many levels. Word is, records suggest he hasn't paid federal taxes in over 12 years. 12 years, y'all. And they say this is public info, straight out of New York. Everything is alleged, but y'all, it's out here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This man is looking straight up pathetic. And they got everything documented. Notice of federal tax liens, receipts, dates, all that. I had to scratch out serial numbers and phone numbers, but yes, y'all, this is what the records say. He owes all this money, and it's even listed 2025, 2027, 2028, 2029, and it goes back from 2015 all the way to 2019. And he still hasn't paid this money, y'all. Right now, he's looking like a straight-up deadbeat dad, and the only thing keeping him looking good is Clarissa's money. That's literally the only thing propping him up right now. He's using her to make deals and make sure he gets paid for this little management role. He set it up so that when he got with her, he could earn this money legitimately without begging for a dime. He's making it look like he's working for it, y'all. This is crazy. Why did he get on social media and lie through his teeth, y'all? Talking about writing all these songs, this and that, and all that stuff. Where did all that money go while he was working? He wasn't paying his bills. He wasn't even paying Remy's bills. Now you see why she kicked him out if he was stealing her jewelry. He was down to his last dime. Guess he was gonna try to flip it or hustle it or something, I don't know. But it's looking really bad for Papoose right now. Everybody is judging him out here. They're seeing him as someone using Clarissa, and the stuff he's doing just doesn't make sense. You mean to tell me he's allegedly taking money she gave him and buying his wife a coat when he's got a $300,000 IRS tax lien to pay, and he's out here shopping? He's hitting Louis Vuitton, flossing, wearing Versace, not paying his bills? And I thought by now the IRS would be knocking on the door for a debt like this, especially if he's out here on social media spending publicly. Now I see why Papoose hates being on social media, but he can't avoid it because his new boo is always posting and putting their business online. Is this smart for him though? Every shopping trip is recorded, every bag and fur coat on camera. If he thinks the IRS won't be paying attention, think again. Y'all, Papoose better get it together before it's too late. You cannot keep playing with them people like that. No, you cannot. This is wild on so many levels. Buying fur coats instead of paying your bills, and they say he got a nice chunk from her deal. He might not have gotten the full amount at once because she didn't get the full $8 million up front. He was supposed to get $1.66 million from that $8 million deal. But she only got $3 million up front, and the rest comes later. This was a record deal, not for her Paul Sessions stuff. It was about her rap career with a record label, allegedly. So that's where the $8 million came from, y'all. He might not have gotten the whole $1.6 million at once. Maybe he got $600,000 or so. But even that would have been enough to cover his bills. Yet he's out here splurging, fronting. Anyway, y'all, drop your thoughts in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and thanks so much for watching, y'all. Peace.